socks on. It's Chilly Willy today. I'm not even gonna stress myself out. I'm just gonna look right away. How's everyone doing today? Hello, Mega Terra Nova. How are you? Got a rowdy, floofy baby today. So I put the goat blanket on the floor for her. See if she'll come cuddle. Anyway, hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Okay. I got these guys. I'm been kind of a crazy week. Alright. Looks good. Sounds good. Just double check. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Saturday morning breakfast stream. I was almost on time today. All right. So, don't tell Mr. B I may have bought a new mug. It's got kitty cat, and it's all Halloweeny. And then I also have some oatmeal today. So I hope everyone is doing well. We are going to get into some mischief today. Okay. And I just saw a word that my dad and his wife are safely on their plane and ready to go home. It was really nice visiting with them this week. Okay. Make spacesuits won't travel. So Celeste needs to see. Oh, yeah. Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer.
Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
I know that I used a whole bunch of my monies, so there's that. I kind of looked in here already. Let's see what I have in my inventory. Mining. Let's see what I can buy. We'll go from there. If I can buy it, maybe I can sell it.
This is Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your...
Wonder if we should go back to Fallbrook? I think we checked the rest and go. We're looking for outfits, I guess. Okay. I hear sprats. Seems actually pretty normal in here. Is it sad that I'm disappointed? No clothing. Let's go back to the ship.
Rizzo Spectrum
We might have to
Vodka.
go and get notes on that again. So we're looking for iconoclast, we're looking for spacers, and marauders. Marauders, ideally, would be pretty easy. So we'll start with Fallbrook. Okay. Alright, we'll ask her again. I think it's been a week, you
We are
know?
now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, I've to say. Tea of the day is the Harney and Sons gingerbread ginger cake. Williamsburg ginger cake tea. Okay.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Oh. Let's get this over with. You have information for me.
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
So how exactly did you get tied up in this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they day off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all.
Oh, wow.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it.
Wow.
But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yeah.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okie dokie. Feel like that's all I can say. That's got some serious 1984 vibes to it. Oh. House ball, huh? I was just hoping we could find more stuff.
Are you still tinkering with that?
I don't know why, but this place makes me super nervous. Like, we've stolen stuff basically everywhere. I don't know. This place has some strong Orwellian vibes, so I'm trying not to get arrested. Trying to remember, where did we meet the iconoclasts? Are those the...
Nicely done.
Not Edgewater. Oh my goodness. We encountered...
That's what we really need, you know?
More of you standing in my light?
A repair drone that repairs itself.
Okay. What planet were we on? Hold on. No, we can fast travel from this location. Okie dokie.
Force pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Force pockets.
I've always loved that stuff.
Alright, here we go.
I can't wait to see those outfits. If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters. What can I do for you, darling?
Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
And there's something else.
For you, anything.
Okay. I might need a little assistance here, but that's okay. We're gonna go back to the ship.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art?
Okay. I'll figure it out. Alright. Groundbreaker.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater.
Alright,
Captain.
same planet, just, you know.
I'll lock up behind you.
Thanks, Ada. Appreciate it. It's Spacer's choice. That face is never going to be any less creepy. Let's just take a gander. I don't think we're gonna find anything in the salt tuna factory. Okay, looks like I've cracked the boxes in there. But I wasn't trying to buy armor last time, so... Man, this place sucks. Appreciate everyone stopping by today. Hey, Danish, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to find 3 types of uniforms. And I hate to say it, but I might have to get a little help from the internet because I am confused. Alright, let's see if we can get some Marauder stuff at least. Slices, dices, cauterizes. But I think we can find Marauders out here. If I remember correctly. It's also possible I took all their armor already, so there's that. Hope everyone is doing well. It is finally flannel season, so I'm happy. Okay, this is where we found one of those tablets for the engineer early on. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. I mean, that's kind of an understatement, but okie dokie. Danish, what snacks do you have today? Alright, let's take a look at this map. Botanical lab. Yeah, I realized there's a bunch of places I don't know if we were supposed to, like, explore? I guess we'll find out. Antibiotics. Fantastic. Always have Marauders. Now that I need Marauders for their clothes, now it's like, oh, where are the Marauders? There's primals over there, but I don't think they wear armor. So are we supposed to understand that animals dug under there? Got that pretty stellar hologram over there. Oh, Marauder helmet. Alright, so we found one part, so now we have to find the other. So I sent more pepper nuts this weekend. Nice. I'm pretty stoked. I went to a wine tasting this week, so I bought a bottle of wine while we were there. It was tasty. Okay. Yeah, this place has had better days. Definitely has had better days. Shunt for hacking. I don't think there's anyone here. Do you guys remember where we encountered the oh, I got sparkling rosé. I normally don't pick anything quite so girly, but it was particularly tasty. We split like a cheese plate, and yeah, very, very, very tasty. Yeah, we had a really nice week. I tried to give my family the most California experience possible while they were here. So obviously wine tasting. Usually go for the Pinot Noir, but not this time. Oh, that's silly. I figure we'll get Marauder pieces, and then hopefully expanding your taste, I guess. A couple of the cheeses were particularly exceptional too. I know this is where our friend was holding out, but looks like the Marauders didn't get very far in here though. Hi, Sprats. we're gonna go just to the Marauders' hideout and see if they respond. Nope, wrong way. Okay. Maybe there's a way up over here. Looks like there might be. Trying to remember the iconoclast. Is that where everyone like worshipped this guy in town only to find out that he like sold everyone out?
Take your best shot, asshole. Nice one. That's the last of them.
There we go. That's what we needed.
Nice and easy.
Fortunately, I keep vaporizing people. Frozen dinner. I'm not really sure what that creature sound was that I just heard. That's right, Rebecca Ann Anderson. People get mixed up with the wrong folks. It doesn't look like any of the containers reset. Would like to take your pants, sir. Because I don't think I picked up this. All right. Make spacesuits won't travel. make that a little easier on ourselves. Let's see. There's the river hideout. Fight some primals. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember how hard those guys used to be to fight?
I'm warmed up now.
Okay, we're going the right way. Seriously? 4 guys, no armor. And yes, it's Amber Heights. That's where the iconoclasts were. This revolver is ridiculous, and I'm just going to keep upgrading it now. Like, beyond sense, beyond reason, I'm just going to keep updating it. Can't a girl get some pants around here? Come on. I mean, I appreciate the XP, but still. Okay, well, here's one guy. Dang it, I have no idea where the other guy's body went. God, I'm starting to think that I can't loot armor off these guys for some reason. There's gotta be a place that I haven't exploited yet. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. We're looking for nonsense for a quest. I need to find Marauder armor, which I thought was going to be the easiest armor to get, but so far it's proving kind of difficult. The containers haven't reset where we've been, and so far I've only been able to get a helmet off a guy. But welcome, welcome. Can't tell whose handiwork this was. Hope everyone's doing well today. don't know if there are locations I haven't opened up on this planet. Now that I have a better idea of how these things kind of go together. And we're back to Edgewater. Okay. I guess we could go back to the wreckage. Old wreckage, correction. And again, I mean, XP is XP, right? I feel like we don't encounter this like cover with the brush as much on other planets, so maybe it's just something kind of unique to Edgewater. No, not going the right way. So I keep tapping the map button. I feel like it's been a really long time since we've been here. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to find some Marauder armor. Who knew? Nope. Got some, at least one primal.
Never saw ya.
I'm in love with this pistol. The ammo is easy to come by. I think this was like the first time, like first place we fought primals too. Okay, I might have to just...
Look out! Throw him out, done! We're pretty good at this. I can take a hint.
We might just have to go by the list here that I pulled up. I have no idea. Oh, see? Marauder? No armor. But I'm also thinking part of it is just that it doesn't respawn. So I might have to go find Marauders on like another planet. Okay. Hephaestus, huh? You know what? We actually haven't saved in a while. Right. Back to the unreliable. Supposedly you can buy spacer stuff from the vendor that is not the Moonhead guy. I think I could have let my tea steep a little longer, but that's okay. Oh, we actually haven't opened that up yet. Okay. let's go to the Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Right now we are rolling with Parvati and Ellie. Because, well, we had been working on Ellie's quest. Well, we finished it. I don't know if it's worth fighting those guys. And we are back to where we started. Perfect. So the armor guy,
Mock apple cider. A hard cider or a hard
I think he's down this way.
Good to see you again.
What do you have for sale? Okay, weapons only.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information.
No, I have no idea who you're talking about. Sorry.
Report any sightings to your local board.
Oh, Ike's Armory. Here we go.
Welcome. Looking to give a beating or take one?
Oh my goodness. Well, here we are. 40% discount. Ooh, that's really tempting. Okay, here we go. Spacer wear. Did I just sell my flamethrower? Maybe. Hey, we actually made money on this. Nice. Alright. Let's do it.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
And then Amber Heights. And we can get the Iconoclast stuff. Works for me. I hope there's stuff I haven't stolen yet. Ay, ay, ay. And I still need Marauder pants. But I think maybe if we just keep on keeping on, we'll encounter more Marauders. Alright, let's try Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
We'll keep our loadout for now. Give Ellie the chance to stretch her legs a bit. It was this planet, right? Am I just at the wrong port? Probably at the wrong port. It's probably the dangerous side. But let's just take a gander. Oh, it sounds like Mr. B is up. Nope. There we go, we get some Fallout music in the background. What's this? That means that there's unexplored stuff in here. Well, if that's the case, then maybe there's a little more to explore here too. All these are cracked. Minnie. Nothing in the locker. It's a lot of sprat poop, that's all I'm saying. I want to know where we get that residence key, because what do you? Oh, that's the insurance agent. Purpleberry lunch, canid somethings.
Nice going.
Officer's spine, that's fine. Nothing in there. Recent records. Birth whistle. Just claims. I guess we really don't need that since we talked our way into getting Ellie's stuff sorted. Dry goods and sundry. Emmett. Okay. No containers. I'm guessing I would have to pickpocket it off a resident.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
What? Oh, because I'm in a saloon. That makes sense. Kind of a bummer I can't pick that lock. Before I make irreversible mistakes. Interesting. Okay. We definitely stole something off the floor. Alright, moving on. I'm a little disappointed I haven't found more secret spaces yet, now that I've been looking for them. Let me go back. Just confirm that I cannot open this without a resident
You seen Arthur
key.
today?
Nah, last time I saw him.
Now I have no idea where I saw that, but that's okay.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Give or take, it's all a bit hazy when I think back on it.
So, was Fallbrook all you'd hoped for?
Yes, no, maybe. It's no Byzantium, but that's rather the point, isn't it?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Just don't let me get you again, alright?
So far, that's the funniest thing to me. I don't know why, because it's just like, oh, I wasn't doing it. No, that wasn't me. Okay, we totally saw a locked residence somewhere. Oh, yeah, here. That definitely says residence card. Okay. I think we have to pickpocket someone. So, let's find someone to pickpocket. Nope. Oh yeah, these ugly guys. Makes me wonder how it got in.
What do you...
Nothing.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Oops. Sublight is gonna start really disliking us. But it definitely says Fallbrook residence. Okay. Let's go see if this one of these outfits works. Oh, that's right. We should have gone to... Let's see. So I think on the other side is how we get to Amber Heights.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Alright, let's try
no
this.
No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
It is always an adventure. It has to be the dangerous one then. Because I can't think of a different planet that Amber Heights would be on.
We are in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Oh. Okay. So where the heck is Amber Heights? Am I dumb? It's on Monarch. And it's, There we go.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Oh look, Dissident Queen. Now I think we'll find those everywhere now that now that we finished the main quest.
What was that? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. Oops. Candy bar. Ew. I can now purchase restricted stock. Interesting. Okay. I hear Mr. Reed talking to the cat. Recipe list. Raptidon brains. Hard pass. Raptidon brains. Perfect. Hold on. Guess we're gonna commit all the crime today. Okay. It's interesting that, like, they temporarily aggro. Another Raptidon. Seems like something I should be able to steal out of a container. So I can't pickpocket her.
Heard something. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Okay, calm quiet.
Right. Get out of here.
Tobacco corn? That sounds tasty. I assume there's gotta be a storeroom or something, right? Like... So in the meantime, let's loot. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I am trying to get my hands onto some iconoclast armor. So if you have any thoughts, please let me know. So we tried to pickpocket it. I don't know if it's one of those things where I need to like... we have to kill someone for it. I don't know. Okay. For the moment, I'm kind of over this quest, so let's do something else. To be really honest about it. Okay. We can do this. We're going to Byzantium. Yay! Let's do it.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I guess it's fine. We do have two outfits we can show off. We just don't have the iconoclast one. I think it's... I think it's up there. And then we can go to Chartrand. Chartrand? Chartrand. Okay. That's a name.
Remember that stranger I saw?
Remember that stranger I saw in the square? Okay, what do we have here? Marauder helmet.
Oh, how grotesque! I always
Fantastic.
suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
Okay, and then okay. Let's see here.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Okay, I'm apparently not wearing the right thing. Oh boy, okay. I might also be doing this too soon, but maybe I can sell the Marauder one.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
What do you have for sale? Marauder helmet, riot control, Marauder. Or maybe it's because I wore a Spacer's Choice helmet. Marauder helmet. Let me do this one.
What can I do for you, darling?
I guess not. Maybe I can't do them every day. Something like that. Okay. Well, that works for me. That's one down. So let's go meet our contact.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an honor.
What's gotten into Bachmeyer lately?
Now that he's broken.
There's something about this place being really clean but also really dirty at the same time. Look!
Did you hear?
Teacup Canaan! It's ridiculous, I love it. Oh, there's a weird graphical glitch there.
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
Logs. Cascadia compromise. I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files of my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks? My team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population, they desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrial. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. One makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Oh my god. I don't think that's... laboratory access. Unseal laboratory. Okay, we have an elevator. Good to know. And just the entry then? I love the player pianos. Like, talk about placing this in a, I don't know, a certain time. So as of right now, I plan on streaming a demo a little later today. So just look for that notification. I don't have a set time yet.
That's top of the line equipment. Better than most hospitals even.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Lilia runs sublight salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss. Bit of a live wire. Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
I know all about your alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Hold on, but what about the aliens?
Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon.
And all you have to show for this is a lab full of preserved colleagues.
I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Lily has sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
So, the board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Do you know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there's no alien conspiracy.
For the last time, no. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
It's less work than hauling my corpse out of here?
Wrong answer.
I'll keep it down. Bullseye!
Oopsie.
What do you think you're doing?
Just leaving.
Oh, my mistake.
Oops, my mistake too. Well, that was an interesting turn of events. Look, if it means sticking it to the board, you know I'm going to pick it. And we're going.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Well, I still plan to get paid in some fashion. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream.
The Thornbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
We're just stirring the pot here, and we're swapping out for Nyoka, because I think things are going to start getting hairy. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I have my little kitty cat. Boo to you. It's spooky season. Alright. So we're chasing down an alien conspiracy, which apparently is not a conspiracy, and or at least according to the conspirator. And
Mizzle's Purple Berry Crunch.
we're making some big, bold moves against the board, which couldn't make me happier. Stupid bureaucrats and stupid
Seriously, don't make
bureaucracy. That's the word. Brains are overrated, apparently. Wait. Oh, it must be right above me. See? Okay. These two. Lilia!
Is it done?
I spoke to Chartrand. I'm not gonna kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartrand's research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Ooh. Whoop. Whoopsie. I'm hoping we get to go looking for that ship. Salvage means a payday.
CNP, I can't believe it's not.
Let me check out this armor again. I think I may have bought the wrong kind of clothes. I think the hat is right.
Ooh, you're here. It'll do a lot for my credit in the promenade if people see you buying something. So, what'll it
He's
be?
creepy. Okay. Okay. Work vest style number 7. Let's see what we can sell. Junk. And so I bought Model H before, so we'll try this time. Lead armor, I think we can get rid of. Alright, and then we have this kind of stuff. Because I never... It took me a long time even to use chems in Fallout, and that's like a big chunk of the game. So, needless to say, I'm a bit of a slacker. That works for me. Then we should repair everything we have. Perfect. I mean, if we
CNP near Maple Syrup.
cross another outfit off our list, that's good for us. Miss Rip received some treats from the farmer's market this week. And she's kind of a picky butt because she's a cat, and all cats are picky butts. But she must like these because the bag is full of little chompy marks. And she's been throwing them onto the floor. So I'm hoping I can source them after we run out. I have a feeling we're going to, but I mean, it's got really good stuff in it. It has chicken and like crushed eggshells and stuff. So very, very good. It has a little bit of vegetable material, but it's all good stuff for her. So, and of course she only eats stuff that's like bone hard. Like, we'll give her treats, and if they're not crunchy enough, she will let them sit out and get stale before she eats them.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Now we're gonna keep Nyoka this time, because we haven't heard anyone else's commentary on this place. Okay. Oop. I hate navigating around the steps, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a pain in my butt, so... Alright. Let's put on this outfit this time. Man, we look like a real dork. We really do. No flash, no jazz.
I love Byzantium.
Our clothes are not the hot jazz.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
So this isn't it.
What can I do for you, darling?
Absolutely nothing. I can't tell if it's the hat or the pants.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Hey, Mayfield.
Hey! Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Brand new. So what's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Is there anything you can tell me about Minister Clark?
Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair.
And
like,
what is
kind
your
of a
feeling on the
medium
Yakuza
face.
series?
Just like in his posters.
How descriptive.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
You know what? How about I buy you a drink to celebrate?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Here. Can I buy a Spectrum, sir?
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
It mixes and matches events from 0 and 1, but tells them in a completely different way. Largely things from 1, but very different with the elements from 0. Ooh. So, yay or nay on that? I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Aren't you the bartender?
Quite so. But I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Different timeline. Interesting. I want to ask you something.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
Picked up any interesting rumors?
Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting.
What's it like working in Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
You're missing out. There's something very satisfying about a hard day's work.
I suppose there is something charming about work in a parochial sort of way. Personally, I can't imagine ruining my sleeves by rolling them up.
Remember how
We all
cute
have
and
our roles in
Nishiki were
society.
orphans and they
I like to
respected
think of
Kazuma?
myself
Yes,
as an
yes I do.
entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Spectrum vodka sounds good. I just need one.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
They completely hate him in the TV series. Uh-oh.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on
That's
the
like the
tile
plot,
somewhere.
though. That's crazy.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
All right.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
We'll buy 2. I probably won't need the second one, but...
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
So largely nay, but I'll consume it like it's a stone silver cannon. Okay.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
Yeah, there's a couple things I felt that way about.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
Have another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
With your BMI, you can metabolize another. Just drink plenty of water.
You sure sound like you know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness, this is wild.
Here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Oh, gross.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. Shh. I just need to sit down.
Nice. Okay. But okay, we're going back to the Groundbreaker. I have so many like unfinished quests. Why? Because I just fed him 3 bottles of vodka after he was already trashed. Also, hi Magenta. Like the big, like 750s. I'm like, here, buddy, enjoy this to your health, sir. I said salute, and he said okie dokie. It's probably not great.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
I like your sassy tail down there. That's great.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
Yeah, we're gonna roll with this crew. I actually need to stretch my legs for a second. But yeah, I think we're just gonna be knocking around with more side quests. And I still need to figure out where the heck to find some pants or, I don't know, something. I have pants. I need special pants. Upper back. Oh, I have a sassy pants. She's mad because it's now getting chilly in the morning. It's 9 Celsius outside right now. So, I mean, it's not toasty. But I'm here for the flannel shirt, so. Crescent Girl Autumn. I do not own a big floppy hat and knee-high brown boots. Sorry to disappoint. Also, I'm not exactly your Sunday school going kind of gal. Baby boo.
How goes the hunt?
I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Oh my goodness, Ripley. Here. I'll put some chickies up here. You want to sit next to me? I told you guys, I got her these new chickie treats and she's pretty obsessed with them. So. Good news, I killed Captain Red and I rubbed him up before I did.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Couldn't help but notice the bounty posting on Phineas Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages.
Is this Wells fellow a famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
What bounties do you have available?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Okay. Alright, let's go back to the sick bay. Just gonna keep knocking stuff out. I have some trail mix that has some candy corn. I know candy corn is a very divisive candy.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
I don't know. I generally kind of like what I would... Hey, Bear! Welcome to the stream. Alright.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his butt about the shipment. Wheeler said your shipment will be coming in soon. What's going on? Better myself. Isn't this a med bay?
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway?
And what's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alright. That's good for us. Well, for good or bad, we did close a quest today. And made progress on another. So I'm hoping to be back and streaming by 12 my time. We're gonna play a demo. I also need to put together the bowl of treats in case we get trick-or-treaters tonight, since it's the Saturday before Halloween. Alright. Here you go, Celia.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. And we'll keep our current loadout.
Take someone to watch your back.
Ooh, that's way out there. Okay, well, we're adventuring. These are like kettle corn, but they're peanuts. They're good. I am not the biggest peanut fan, so that's saying something.
Here we go! Down they go! Perfection!
Nice. I wonder if there's a better scope than this. Like, literally see the whites of their eyes. Okay, it's just me anthropomorphizing, but does that rock look like a face to you? Like, two blue eyes, a pink nose, and a pink mouth? That's what I see, at least. Dat face. This is really cool terrain, though. With the asteroids. And all the purple bits. Exactly. These are like pumpkin spice. And I don't know. Little caramel, I guess. They're good. Probably not ideal for breakfast, but hold on, I want to see. Is that the? Okay, yeah. Whoopsie. Oh. Shoot, I did this wrong. Hold on. I don't think I was supposed to kill them.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have...
What was that?
You just keep doing that and I'll bring up...
What was that?
Okay. I see. I killed the mechanical.
I'm formulating a plan to deal with these ne'er-do-wells. Stand by. Heroics are henceforth.
I just assumed mechanical was not a nice guy, but I was incorrect.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Oh my god. What is the name of the captain from Futurama? Oh my goodness, that's who he reminds me of, like the attitude.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
What? I don't know any Wanda.
I wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automex are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Brannigan. I was gonna call him Branch something. Yeah, okay, there we go. Zap Brannigan. That's who he, you know, reminds me of. None taken. I'll let Wanda know her shipment's on the way.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Oh, what am I doing? Well, it doesn't say any of this is stealing, so... Yeah, we can go this way. See if we encounter anything on the way. Gosh, he really is terrible at his job.
Here we go.
Okay, Colonel Butterscotch was this guy's name? Uh-oh. I probably wasn't supposed to kill that. Are we turning into primals? Is that what's happening? With all these experiments? That wouldn't surprise me.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, don't mess with us. This game tickles my funny bone. I hear Mr. B tormenting the cat. I wonder if there's somewhere else that you can dock here, like there's a
We've
secret.
arrived at the groundbreaker.
Nuh-uh. You're not tormenting the cat. Yeah, I might be mom, but I'm no bear.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Activates the
I put the goat blanket on the floor between my feet. Because, you know, there have been times in the past where she's really enjoyed that. Oh no, no, cuddle with the bear on the couch. I see how it is.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
Yeah, that was me.
I can't thank you enough.
All right. Since I don't feel like running around looking for suits, maybe it's time for a DLC.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
cute.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Alright, Ada. Alright, Ada, what the heck's going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
So who was this guy?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also the fourth best paid freelancer in the system.
Sounds promising.
This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Good staff meeting, everyone. Thank you. Felix, as always, you have a very questionable taste in donuts. Oh. Purple Berry Launch. Of course. Select the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind, and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Here we go. Gorgon. Off to Ambrose Manor.
We arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Yeah, we'll keep our current loadout.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Don't worry, little fella. We're mostly law-abiding folk. Oh no, we should check to see he's all right.
Been there, little guy.
Oh my goodness, Drinks the butler.
How clumsy of this unit. These things happen. Oh, calamity.
Alright. Well, we started perfectly weird. There's a big shiny thing. We're probably messing up someone's garden. It's cool. It's a little weird. Oh, there's a door down here. Let's check this out first.
Please remember this unit as it was before the fall.
I think he's just being a drama baby. There we go, key card. And here we go. Groundskeeper Journal Volume 1, Daily Routine. Sweep the tranquility garden of Miss Olivia. Oil the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. When they hired me as a groundskeeper, I assumed there'd be grounds to keep. I'm not even allowed inside the manor. Everyone told me the Ambrose family keeps to themselves, but they're a bunch of hermits. Save the little one. Guess I ought to find a hobby. Mr. Harvey dropped his key card in the pond. I'll hold on to it in case he ever comes looking, but I won't go near the house. Wouldn't want to get between Mrs. Olivia and her research. Alright. Barred. Not sealed. Barred. Okay. I wonder if that's an exit for something. We got little sprats, but I think we always find little sprats. Oh, they're feral. They're rabid.
With us?
I mean, they were just sprats.
You make it look so easy.
It's because it is. The shunt does most of the work, I mean, to be quite honest. Okay, the fact that we found a barred door has my interest peaked. Ay, ay, ay. We might end up using that as an exit later. This unit expresses dismay. Oh my goodness.
big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there.
It's so weird. Just wonder if there's a kitchen entrance. There should be a little icon for Drinks the Butler. The music is cute. It has like Smithsonian, like IMAX vibes. Crushed cigarettes. Toppled plants. Containers.
They'll never see us.
There's a lot of cracks and dirt.
I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
They're getting spookered. Alright, activate dinner time protocol. Woolly loaf being prepared. Warning, some ingredients are missing. Dish may not be prepared properly or other errors may occur. Spracer's choice is not responsible for bad taste, bad odor, food poisoning, or erratic behavior of automechanical units. Recent activity. User automata activated dinner time. User Wombros attempted to log in the system. Attempt failed. Log in terminal 5 days. Woolly loaf, tripical salad, corruption detected in earlier logs. 13 cans remaining of borscht and beans, 9 bottles of mock apple shake. Stogie Slim, huh? Pardon me. Okay. That seems like an important person. auto dock. Children's room, or I assume a child's room. Here we go. Goodbye letter. Dearest mother and father, I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to keep the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps. But that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Minnie. Master bedroom key. Okay. We'll come back. I want to investigate a little more. That says Bard. Interesting. All the space and no tub? It's weird.
Join me for a drink, Miss whoever you are. So who the devil are you?
Captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence.
Those eyebrows, though.
I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
You're Minnie Ambrose.
That's right. And I take it you're the type who skips formalities, so let's get down to business. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
What's his arm doing in my ship?
I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
What were you two doing?
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer?
There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
How likely am I to end up your old freelancer?
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Sounds like she was their patsy.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What did you send Lucky to find?
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Answers to what end?
That will depend on what we learn. The scope of this cover-up is enormous. Whatever Spacer's Choice is hiding could bring ruin down on their heads. Or it could just be another dead end. We won't know till we look, will we?
Tell me about your mother.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one. Naive and irresponsible as I was.
What did she want? A full-grown lab assistant?
I don't know what would have made Mother happy. After a while, I stopped trying to find out.
Did you two ever get along?
We got close once. When I was a child, I enjoyed looking over Mother's shoulder, playing backseat chemist while she peered into a microscope. One day, she told me to leave before I broke something. Then, I got mad and broke something. Typical night in the Ambrose house.
Oh, that hurts my heart to hear, ma'am. My dad was real dedicated to his work, too, but he always let me help. Made me feel, I don't know, special. Like I had something to offer. I wish you could have had that with your mother.
Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle.
What do you think happened to Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
Where's your father in all of this?
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
What makes you think I'll do any better?
I don't place bets on uncertain odds. Let's say I have a good feeling about you. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in
Especially
Mother's
if it
journal.
brings humiliation.
You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Danger and corporate intrigue. Sounds like my kind of job.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from swarming in
I
through
hope
the
new
cracks.
creatures. What can I expect to face?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
What did you tell Lucky about the job?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
I'm just trying to calculate my odds.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude. Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he'll listen to any of my advice.
More bravado than talent, huh? I know the type.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
It is. I think she's the one we can't trust. That is heckin' cool, though. Look at that. Yeah. I want to see if it's on her person. Shh. No. When they say bard, it gets my hopes up a little bit. that eventually we'll be able to go in those places. Either I have to get really good at lockpicking, or we're gonna need to find that key. So it'll be 3 more level ups before I can do that. But it's also possible we might pick it up on... We keep talking about this guy as if he were dead, but we also haven't factored...
Compensating for structural damage.
Poor guy. Just see if there's anything around.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Alright, suit up, team. Error.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
Mm-hmm. It is very sparkly. Alright, well, we got some stuff. Why?
If you have not been authorized for emergency evacuation, you may...
Disable emergency evacuation notice. Nice. Hi, Sprat. Looks like one of the domestic ones we've seen previously. I know there's people to talk to, but there's buttons to push. Check electricity rationing bill. Dominic Tran currently owes 9,500 bits. Delete Tran bill record. Shipment history. Outgoing. Redacted. Whoop. Containing oxygen. Fire teams. Okay. The fact that they have to differentiate between Sprat Shack interior and exterior makes me wonder how wild it's going to be inside. Also, look at all the ammo. Alright, let's go be big brave.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Alright, Vaughn, let's have a chat.
Alright, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now. Good. Look up. Now look down. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Captain of the Unreliable.
Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place.
Can't promise any of
Welcome to
those
the Sprat
things.
Shack. You can head on downstairs.
What did you mean exactly when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happens when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves.
Dang.
After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself.
Like Reavers.
It's never pretty.
Where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Okay.
Just don't ask me to dance.
What do you do around here?
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
That's us. Well, I hope you look the other way just this once.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt.
What kind of people come to the Sprat Shack?
This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again.
What do you know about Gorgon?
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects. Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know. If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar.
Thanks.
Watch yourself out there.
I kind of like him. It's not steel. Not yet. But, oh. From the angle, it looked like a little bobblehead thing.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
That sounds
Been
about
since
right.
I had a good trip of kale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Are you my agent on the ground?
Sorry?
I've been sent by a simple someone about a certain piece of merchandise. They're supposed to use a secret code phrase.
I want to know what I'm dealing with.
Like a wrapped among the rocks.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Great work.
I get the impression we are going to need lots of guns. Big, effective guns.
Not so fast. What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Best make yourself scarce now.
Dang. How did she see me? What's up, Lex?
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Spectrum vodka. I want to see the colors. Lots of them.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure. Any? Do you have any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Do you know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the
Creative
road.
incubation. Go on.
The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Not that I was jealous. Around here, that sort of luck can be hazardous to your health. Awful shame about what happened to him.
Where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
What do you think about Gorgon?
Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They say Adrenatime came from here, just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Would any of your regulars have more information about Gorgon?
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. I trust him well enough. There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the 2nd floor. Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
What's Roscoe's story?
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
You looking out for him?
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be all right. He's with the family now, and we take care of our own.
Why'd he get left behind?
He didn't tell me, and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
What can you tell me about Leonora?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone, if you're open to a side gig.
Do you know if she spoke to Lucky at all?
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company.
Interesting.
That Lucky was no good for her.
Thanks for the tip.
What are friends for, eh?
Do you have any idea why Spacer's Choice shut Gorgon down?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touch the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
Salvagers must be making a fortune off of Gorgon.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons, drugs, money, and more drugs. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most of it stayed where it fell, and all of it is up for grabs. Of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. Until someone figures a way to crack it open, we're just sifting through dirt.
I'm good for now.
You got it, bub.
How about a drink?
Or maybe a sugar sprat pie? Damn it. We're out of those.
Sugar sprat. Okay. Well, she must have liked me well enough. Okay. Grenade launcher, axe. Keep the flamethrower for now. I'll need to start clearing these out again. Getting our monies back though, which is good because I want to upgrade my gun again. Okay, I guess we have some folks to talk about, or talk to.
I can't steal what's lawful.
There we go. Vending machine. So we'll get ready to do a little bit of...
You think the folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These Sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
Okay, and then this is where we are going to leave it for next week. I hope you guys had a good time today. A lot of wandering around, watering. But I'll be back a little bit later with a demo, hopefully. And yeah, if I miss you guys later today, I hope to see you tomorrow. And either way, until next time, please remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and happy sipping. Have a great Saturday, everyone.